What's up, guys? I turned my stereo off because YouTube don't like that stuff. But I'm out here in my driveway getting ready to do the under $3 make it home, hopefully, uh, emergency repair. I'll show you what's up. So earlier today, I had a brake sticking, and right here it was rubbing. Really don't know exactly what it is right now. I'm not going to tear it down, but I have a good idea exactly what it is. So my quick fix is those locking pliers and that zip tie. And I'll show you how to do this. For you that don't know, right here is the brake line. So you take those locking pliers and you pinch it on to that brake line. I'll show you. Okay, so here's what I did. I stuck that dude on there and I tightened it down before I clamped it on there, and I tried to get it as tight as I possibly can. And then what I have done in the past is what I do is I zip tie that to something. I'll show you. So that is the emergency brake cable. I zip tied it to there. It's not going to hit the wheel. It's not going to rub anything. I doubt it will bounce off. If it does anything, it may just, come loose and fall off there, but I doubt it because I took and zip tied it kind of together and to the cable. So have you ever seen those people, they leave their tag on their hat? So I think I'm going to leave my tag on my vice grips. I'll start a new trend. So right here, this is what I'm thinking that's going on, is these guys are jamming up or rusted. And hang on, I'll show you. I'm trying to hold the light and the thing at the same time. Just a second. So right here, this grease is getting all goopy. That's a scientific word. But it gets all goopy and then it gets rusty in there. And basically, it doesn't let the part on the brake slide back and forth to release the brake. I'll show you where it's located on the vehicle. So you can see right there, there's a little rubber gasket, and that is the part that's not moving in and out. So what I would have to do to fix that is you take this and you put it in your either cordless drill or normal drill. This little rubber thing right here comes off of there. See how this one is all rusty and goopy and nasty? That slides off. You take this and clean it up real good, put it in your drill, take a little piece of sandpaper and spin it in a circle and get all that rust and goop and everything off of there. Then you put this rubber dude back on there, then you put it back in the brake part. And before you do that, you grease it up with some, I use high temperature grease. I don't know what you're supposed to use, but that's what I use. And I use that grease and I grease it up real well and put it all back together, and it usually works. But let me tell you the issue. So it's about 11 o'clock at night and I've worked all day. I did a load, made it home, did other stuff. So I'm pretty wore out. So pretty much it's going to be Mr. Locking plier zip tie with the tag hanging situation. So I hope this helps someone out. I mean, I know this is some poor man shit, but hey, if you're stuck somewhere, you can't fix it. You're in a bad part of town. There's crackheads walking around. They're saying, "Hey man, let me get $1," stuff like that. Which, I'd probably give him $1. But nevertheless, you don't want to be hanging out somewhere very long. You slap this baby on there. I could have probably did this with the wheel on it. But I wanted to see exactly what was going on. And my brake pad, you can see, hang on, my light is a little bit too bright. There we go. You can see that my brake pad is still good. And it's still good on the other side. And there's none of these marks right here on the other side where everything's been grinding. But let's see if this will move. So you can still hear it rubbing, but this right here is going to stop it from getting any more brake fluid or, you know, whatever to that point. And so when I get ready to fix everything back the way it was, I'm going to take and replace this brake line just because, and I'll replace the brake line on the other side, and then I'm going to replace everything but the brake pads over here. And these pins, you got to buy those separate that I showed you. You have to buy those separate, but I'm going to get every single little part that I need. I might even buy new bolts, who knows. I'll buy everything off of Rock Auto tonight, and by the time I get home from Louisiana, I'm going to take and have everything ready. You know, all my parts will be here and be easy to put on. I don't want to drag this out. Y'all get out there and make some damn money.